That's as purty as I'm going to take it up to. All right, I'm fixing to epoxy the handles on. Those are right here. And I've got Cav Troopers set up over there. I'm going to epoxy both of these since I'm going to have the epoxy out. And then once I get that done, I'm going to make a sheath for Errol's neck knife. And then when that's done, this is Don's knife. I've got to shape these handles and get them all purdied up. And then buff it and make a sheath. So let me get this over there. I got to put some acetone on the handle and acetone these pieces here, get them all cleaned up and ready for epoxy. Okay, I got the handles epoxied on a Cav Trooper's knife. I got the handles epoxied onto, I gotta have a name for this. I don't know, I'll come up with something funny. So, make sure these pins are, they are, there, that's good. Now, I've got the Kydex cut for Errol's knife. And then when I get this done, I'm going to Don's and shaping the handles. I'm going to actually have a lot done today. You know what this calls for? This calls for a cup of coffee. Okay, I got not Cab Trooper, Errol's neck knife in the Kydex press. We'll give that about 30 minutes to cool down. And in the meantime, here's Don's knife. I got the glue cleaned up, but isn't that some pretty wood? That is walnut root, stabilized walnut root that I got from Russia. Boy, that's gonna be a pretty handle there. All right, I think I'm gonna put a new belt on my grinder and go to working on this some. Well, this is as far as I dare go with the machines. Now the rest of it, I gotta blow some sawdust off the viewfinder. Just a minute. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. I like this a lot. Okay, Don. Relief, because this originally was Don's, then the handles fell apart. And so he's way behind. I should have had this to him probably a couple of weeks ago. But this is it. We're past the stage where I could screw this up. So shape the handles. I will shape these handles today and probably get to buffing it out. This is my first squared butt dinner skinner. If you'll recall, actually, here's the original dinner skinner, the round butt, and I really like the square butt better. I just do. So, I have had a very productive day, and it's not even, I don't even think it's noon yet. Okay, let me get to hand sanding, and actually, it's almost time to take that Kydex out. And I think I'm going to go do that first. Get the Kydex out and make that sheath. And then the rest of the afternoon I'll spend hand sanding on this and buffing it up. All right, here's Errol's knife out of the cooker. And this is going to be a real snug fit, which is why I put tape on the blade and the handle. That gives it probably a 30-second of, combine the two, maybe a 30-second of slipping it in and out. And the last one I made for Tennessee Bubba, I was really not happy with the tension. And now I know how to make a better sheath. Basically, what you do is you heat up the foam. I have a heat gun in there. And you heat up the the press foam first. So when you put this on there and you close it up and clamp it down, it squeezes around the knife. And another thing, I don't think I heated the Kydex up long enough on the last sheath that I made. So Tennessee Bubba, if you're not happy with that sheath, if it doesn't seem like it's tight enough, you send me the knife and I'll make you another sheath, no charge. And I'll even pay for shipping back. But I think the sheath had enough retention. It wasn't going to fall out. I mean, I took it and I slung it and everything and it wouldn't come out. But I couldn't make it. I wanted it to have a little bit more tightness. So anyway, I'm going to get to making this. I'll finish this sheath and then I'll start working on, finish working on this. And I may even get to buff this out today. All right, I am making some progress. Okay, Errol, I say I'm done. I got to put the edge on your blade, but that's what it looks like. Now, the way you do this is you put it around your neck and you put it at the height you want to carry it. You know, you might want to carry it on your chest or lower. In my case, you couldn't carry it any lower, or else you'd be catching it on everything, because for some reason, I'm all swelled up here. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, you put it around your neck, and then you tie it where you want it. And I am including some of the same kind of paracord. So if you want to make a lanyard or something to fit through there, you can do that. All right, I'm going to put the edge on this. And when I go back to the house tonight, I'll box it up and mail this to you tomorrow. And I'll send you a tracking number. Now, let me get to sanding on Don's knife. That is going to be a beautiful handle. Yep. All right, I'm at 180. I'm fixing to sand up to 320. And then I'm going to give my hands a break and put the edge on Errol's neck knife. But right now, I'm fixing to go drink a Mountain Dew and sit with my wife for a little bit up at the porch. All right, I have got this sanded up to 1,000. This is 1,200. I'm fixing to go to 1,200. And then we are going to put it on the buffer and see what the buffer can bring out of it. That's going to be some beautiful wood. Let me turn these off. All right, let me get that buffed up to 1,200, and then we'll go to the buffing room and see what it looks like. About 10 more minutes of buffing on this, and then I'm going to rebuff the blade, and then tomorrow I will put the edge on it, and tomorrow I will get Cav Trooper's knife sanded at the edge on this, and Cav Trooper, he doesn't want a sheath, so his will be done tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Might be done Thursday. But I should be making a sheath for this Thursday. Okay, let me get a little more buffing in on this. Well, let's try this again since I forgot to hit record. Here we go. I got a little bit of cleaning up to do. My hands are filthy and I keep getting stuff on the blade when I handle it. So I will have to wash my mitts and then clean this up. But it is done except for an edge. So the next step is a sheath. Let me turn this light on. The next step is a sheath, and then an edge on this, and then ship it to done. I'm real happy with that. I like the new style of this back end. I really do. That was going to be a nice knife too until I screwed it up. I'm not giving up on this. When I have, a day and I'm not doing nothing, I'm going to clean all this up and put another handle on it, and we'll see. Okay, Don, I'm getting there. I know it's taking a while, but when that one there messed up, yeah, it kind of took me a while to get back in the mood, if you know what I mean. I'm liking this. That's some beautiful wood. That is walnut, stabilized walnut root from Russia. Okay, Cav Trooper, I will have your handle shaped, probably buffed up tomorrow, and an edge, and you're done. I will have my Machete. I may get to work on that handle a little bit. And then when I finish all these projects, that is Abe Lincoln's. I'm going to devote all my time to that until I get it done. And, it's the only one I've made. It's his design. And it's going to take all of my focus. So that's why I'm waiting until I get everything else out of my eyesight. And then when I finish that, I'm going to come in. This is the one that, it's the first one. I don't even have a name for it yet. I'll figure something out. And I found some wood I like. This is just regular old walnut, but it's nice. Got some nice grain to it. So that's what that'll look like. Okay. See you tomorrow. Boy, that is some kind of hard rain right there.